I'm Andy Costello, commercial real estate broker, here with Charlene Welch, the Director of Development and Communications with Council for the Homeless. Tell us a little bit about what you and your team do here at Council for the Homeless, Charlene.
Sure. So at Council for the Homeless, we are the hub of the homeless response system, serving all of Clark County. Our role is to be a centralized intake center for people who are experiencing homelessness or housing instability throughout the community.
You guys have a big job here. As we know, it's one of the big challenges that our community faces in addressing homelessness. Do you know the origin story of the Council for the Homeless and how the idea came about?
I do. In the late 80s, there were several forward-thinking stakeholders and community leaders in Clark County who got together and decided that homelessness was starting to become an issue and that we would collectively benefit from having a single entity that was coordinating a community-wide response. And so they created Council for the Homeless.
They had a lot of foresight to see a problem and start working on it, even though it's still a challenge that we face today. What do you think has been or is one of the biggest challenges that Council for the Homeless faces or our community faces with regard to homelessness?
I think one of the biggest challenges that the community is facing right now is that homelessness continues to increase. And one of the largest drivers of that is, unfortunately, the cost of rent and our lack of truly affordable housing. One of the ways we overcome that challenge is by making sure that people know where they can go for assistance. And we do that by having a coordinated system. Council for the Homeless operates the Housing Solutions Center, which is the single access point for programs that we have, plus 40 programs operated by our partner agencies. We have the Housing Hotline, which is the first number to call if you need homelessness assistance, emergency shelter, housing questions. And through that system, people are not having to call all over town, every agency that they can think of, or they might not even know of course, in looking for assistance. And I can tell you one example of that is how we leverage partner resources to bring solutions to the people we serve. I met Sarah just a couple of weeks ago. She is a senior, age 62. She was living in her car after she was no longer able to make ends meet in her apartment. And she was obviously very, very stressed and feeling very hopeless. We were able to walk with her through that time and find a shared living situation through one of our partner agencies. And then we were able to help Sarah with her expenses, with getting set up in the new place, making sure she was eligible and kind of finding that, navigating that path for her. And it's just really an honor to know that we have the breadth of partnerships in the community. And our role is to keep those partnerships talking and making sure we're bringing the breadth of all resources to people who need assistance.
Yeah, it's a big job. But obviously you have a lot of success. You're around, you have success stories like Sarah. What do you attribute the success to for Council for the Homeless?
I would say that there is a very strong spirit of collaboration in the community from social service providers. We have the support of many faith communities, schools, healthcare, the elected officials. Everyone sees the value of having a home for everyone in Clark County. And so one of our roles then is to bring all those individuals and entities together to make that possible.
Yeah, that's collaboration is always a good thing when a community comes together. What's one thing you'd want the community to know about Council for the Homeless?
I'd want them to know that we do serve that dual role where we are this planning and coordinating hub, and then we also have the direct services provided through our Housing Solutions Center and the Housing Hotline. I'd also like them to know that we offer community education. We offer information about homelessness. We have data. Our website is very robust with that information, and we also go out and do public presentations and are very available to engage.
And you have an event in October. I'm looking forward to attending at the Kiggins.
We do.
So if you could put a message on a billboard about Council for the Homeless, what do you think it would say?
It would say join us in creating community-wide solutions.
Mm.
Homelessness as it exists right now is not normal. It's not how it's always been. And it's a community choice if we want to collectively look at all the factors that are leading to make folks vulnerable to homelessness and solve those issues together. I think we can, in fact, I know we can make a big difference that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Where are you located, or if people want to learn more about Council for the Homeless, or maybe have a housing question or need,
Mhm.
what's the best way for them to get some more information?
Sure. People who have questions or in need of assistance should call our housing hotline,
Okay.
and that number is 360-695-9677, and we're open 7 days a week. If you have questions about our organization, how to be involved, how to support, request a presentation, then I would recommend contacting me. My phone number is 360-993-9564.
Perfect. And I'll be sure to put both phone numbers in the show notes so
Yes,
that
thank
people
you.
can easily access that information. Thank you so much for your time, Charlene.
Thank
I
you.
always learn something new when we chat. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this week. Take care of yourself, and if you can, someone else too. I will catch you later. Bye bye.